Hey, what up? It's New Age Ja, and welcome back. Here in this very moment, I just got like a flash of like pretty soft mauve pink toes with a ring finger. No, with a toe ring on it. Very fucking cute. Don't know what that's about. I'd like to take a look at finances and how that ties into our spiritual growth. So I'd like to see how we are doing financially in spiritual terms, let's say. How are our finances looking on a karmic level and within the eyes of the divine? How is it that we can make things right if unbalanced? If so? Okay. So we have mentor and victim. Okay. Mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. And then we have victim, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity and ability to maintain personal boundaries. So basically this is saying that like if you need help organizing your finances, then it's okay to seek a professional or a mentor in that financial sphere. So whether it's like a financial planner, a financial organizer, a bookkeeper, an accountant of such as to avoid putting yourself in a victimized position. This is perhaps a position where you may need some extra outside advice as the financial atmosphere is far and wide. This is also finding value within your mentorships. It's funny that this topic is coming up because there seems to be like a theme in question. Child, orphan, this child, I think, okay, the moon is in Cancer. This child energy is so prevalent as well. And then servant. Okay, so we have victim, servant. So going from a servant mindset into a victim mindset. So it's either are you going to serve and serve without feeling bad for yourself? Are you going to serve without worrying about being victimized or becoming a victim to such like falsities? Is this if you're going to give wholeheartedly. And if you're going to serve the divine, do so with the utmost love, trust, and respect without constantly worrying about being in a lost position. This is a victim state of being. It's like, well, I'm bound to become a victim due to the circumstances of my act of surrendering and serving a higher ideal, out of the need of perhaps feeling left out, unseen, unheard, abandoned, and or orphaned. This is also orphaning a mentor. Like I can't even like make this stuff up. This is interesting. And allowing you to serve not out of a victim mindset or a child orphan mindset. What this is needing to stay above and afloat as to not regress into a state where you can potentially victimize yourself. Addict and seeker. So this could be like some addiction counseling as well. and or perhaps some mentorship and or healing in regards to feeling orphaned as a child due to some sort of addiction and victimization in regards to the service that was required, which ultimately tail spun you or sent you off into the seeker position onto this new mission. And so there's an addiction here in regards to feeling victimized or being the victim and or feeling like the orphan, like the child orphan that missed out and didn't have the proper mentors and was used as a servant. This is an interesting energy, which again ultimately propelled you onto the road of seeker. Very interesting. What else do we need to know about this financial, spiritual energy? So this is advocate. Okay. So you will in turn become an advocate for those who have struggled from addiction and or who have suffered being discounted or black sheep or blackballed or outcasted and or not cared for. The femme fatale, advocate for the deep, dark, feminine that is expressive in a fatalistic way that is like irrepressible. And then we have storyteller. So there's a seeker of truth and an advocate that stems from a dark feminine energy. So let's see. Highlights light attributes, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Yeah, so there's some rejection energy here into play, and a lot of your story or all what it is that you will advocate or speak for unto others due to seeking the truth and the light. You'll be able to express the highlights of the erotic energy of the feminine, which opens your heart when your dependency is rejected, because fatal feminine is a very heavy energy, so to speak. It's heavy and seductive, and it kind of takes a hold of you like a weighted blanket, but it also can come off and feel like dependency. And so this is an addictive tendency. So using this erotic energy to compensate for this child orphan energy and the lack of mentorship, which left you or left us with a potentially victim servant mindset. But this in turn, this again, the seeker and the advocate and the storyteller revolving around the femme fatale. I'd like to know more. Let's get a planetary energy. Describe what's going on financially, spiritually, financial, spiritual resonance. Okay, so we have very appropriately Scorpio. The sun is in Scorpio, I believe 3 degrees. 3 or 4 degrees. Scorpio, I transform. And Libra, I balance. So transformation in regards to one-on-one partnerships and or contracts. Scorpio and Libra. This is also tying the knot, because this is the 7th and the 8th house. This is marriage, union, and then the bonding that happens within the 8th house. Let's get one more. Yes, this could be erotic relationships, erotic sexual relationships, erotic sexual encounters that turn out to be transforming. You could potentially become a storyteller, teaching and transforming women and the feminine, the dark feminine. Exactly, communicating this transformation, this deep, tantric, sexual, sensual transformation within relationships and bonds. This scorpionic energy is also like deep, intrinsic wealth. This is wealth. Pluto is wealth. Pluto is wealth. Scorpio is wealth. I'm accumulating wealth after marriage, after communicating such union, deep intrinsic union. Communicating and telling your story, although taboo, right? The visionary, through the vision that this is the orange sacral chakra. Tuning in, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain, right? Because this goes back to the servant and service initiative that was appointed upon your act of moving forward towards serving a divine power and purpose. And so the shadow is selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable, right? Yep, and then we have King. All right, I'm going to pull a couple tarot cards. I believe this is the erotic fantasy tarot. See, I wasn't expecting it to turn out this way, but it is Scorpio season. Financial, spiritual status. And big banking. What's this? Ooh. Ace of Cups, so renewal in big banking, renewal in banking, spiritual renewal, translating as financial renewal, new opportunity, a very comforting offer, birth of a new spiritual opportunity, emotional opportunity, something new being birthed within the soul. After the Scorpio transformation, and in the midst of communicating that, which breaks through veils of time and spells. Financial, spiritual karma and energy at this time, please. 101, complete devotion. Okay, we have justice and the Ace of Wands. So justice shall be in your favor with a double ace here. Renewal in fire and spirit and wealth of spirit, passion and fire, desire. The higher courts will rain down for you new starts and ample opportunity. Leveling you off, moving forward, weighing your heart, weighing your spirit. Weighing the intention, weighing the emotion, the inside, the intrinsic passions, desires. The court balances this out. And we have a new, fresh upheaval after everything seemed to be burning down. This is water and fire. This is alchemy. Right? Transforming. Scorpio is that alchemical process. In the midst of communication and storytelling. Okay, yeah. Queen of Swords. This is a harsh, cold, calculated demeanor. No nonsense. This is in preparation of signing a contract and or breaking a contract, but might be of signing, right? With that ace and that fertility. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is fair, balance, and equal return. So getting what is due to you due to adopting the Queen of Swords. Yeah, because the Queen of Swords is very scorpionic in energy, analytical, prying, knows how to collect data, analyze data, knows how to remove the emotional body and self, knows how to make cutthroat decision making, logical and precise, detached, but still wise in her feminine ways, you know. There's still an inkling or a spark of warmth, if you would, with the Ace of Wands, and an ultimate love and truth and want and desire for balance, honesty, and honestly a new opportunity to kind of set things right, to bring things back into balance and play. Six of Pentacles, Justice, Queen of Swords, getting what's owed to you. A new spark and desire and passion of fire and grit to go and retrieve what you know is owed to you. You know that belongs to you. That new opportunity, that new chance, that new renewal, that new... I feel like it's a new life. Okay. Oh, wow. Yep. And then we have the Page of Cups. So this is a total rebirth. This is a total renewal on a spiritual level. So it's like a rebirthing of your finances, although everything might seem like it's kind of burning down, going through a transformation. Scorpio season, you will see a transformation in your financial abundance as well as your ability to organize and get in order. Perhaps, yeah, with the Queen of Swords, you need someone who is able to set the books right. So this is balancing the books. So this is, yeah, asking for a mentor or some sort of assistance in regards to getting the finances in order, because if they seem like they're out of order, it's probably because you need a little bit help from the outside. And as soon as you get that help from the outside, you'll be able to be rebalanced and kind of make things right. So action is being called towards that area, but also as you become a seeker of knowledge and truth and an advocate for others, expressing yourself through your dark feminine energy, your erotic energy, becoming a storyteller through your expression, remembering your service, and perhaps being propelled and fueled by the feelings of being outcasted and failed due to addiction or addictive tendencies or bad habits. So, Justice, Six of Pentacles, I like that. This is also a windfall. Some sort of court case or opportunity working in your favor, because there's so much renewal energy. I mean, with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups, I mean... a very precise level of analytical attachment was required, which is what was required in order to balance the scales and to bring things into better and new fruition and opportunity. So, yep, that's your financial spiritual reading, and I hope that serves you well, and I'll talk to you soon. Later.